Hello students, key elements of a democratic government. We started this chapter before 2 or 3 days and now we are reaching to the third part. In the previous two parts we discussed about democracy, what are the features of democracy and the aspects of democratic system. In this video we'll discuss about two topics: need to resolve conflict and equality and justice. In democratic system, if the conflicts are there, because you know that accommodation of diversity, accommodation of social diversity is the best way of democracy, because only in democracy the social diversities are accommodated in the best way. So conflicts are solved easily in a democracy. For example, sometimes religious matters are raised as the conflicts and other social matters can be raised as conflicts. So these kinds of conflicts are resolved by the government by using police to maintain the law and order. Otherwise these conflicts are solved in the court. It means judiciary. So judiciary is also very important role, play very important role in democracy. It's very important aspect or part of the democratic system. So with the help of judiciary and police, the conflicts are resolved by the democratic system. Clear? One example of rivers. So why conflicts are taken place, or why these are found or existing in the country? Because in democratic system or anywhere, most of the countries are having the diversities, social diversities. Means like India, different religious people are living: Muslims, Hindus, Jainists, Christians, Buddhists, Sikhs, etc. So conflict might be there. Different castes people are there, different language people are there, different cultural people are there. So in this way, somewhere conflicts can be raised on any basis. So these conflicts are natural, but conflicts are resolved in democratic system. This is the basic feature of democracy. But sometimes rivers can be cause of conflict. Have you thought it? Yes, you might have listened about it. One example we are taking Kaveri. Kaveri, or we can write Kaveri in this way. Kaveri. This is a river and the water flows of this river in two states, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So there is a dispute or conflict on this river between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Why? Why there is a conflict? This is Karnataka, and this is Tamil Nadu. In the map of India, we can say Tamil Nadu, right? On the same river in Karnataka there is a dam, Krishna Raja Dam. Krishna Raja Dam. You know dam, what is dam? Dam is the reservoir on a river that is used to supply water for irrigation, that is also used to generate electricity. Clear? So dam is called multi-project or multi-river valley projects. Clear? So it is multi-purpose dam, Krishna Raja Dam in Karnataka on Kaveri river. Clear? In Tamil Nadu there is a dam that is known as Mettur Dam. It is in Tamil Nadu, right? So what is the dispute? Because both the dams are situated on the same river, and Krishna Raja Dam is located at upper side. Clear? Upper side. So when water is released from this dam, only then water will be coming to this dam, Mettur Dam. So water is the basic requirement, and all the states need more and more water so that they can supply for irrigation. They can use that for generating electricity. They can use water for another purposes. Clear? So every state has water and they require more and more water. But when Tamil Nadu feels it, then sometimes water is closed, right? It is not released in much amount of water. So due to this, there is a dispute or conflict between these two states. So the proper and suitable steps have been taken by the central government, and the matter also is resolved by the court, clear, judiciary. So in this way, these kinds of disputes and conflicts also are solved in a democratic system. I hope that you are getting my point. It's very simple. So after that, equality and justice. Now we'll discuss about this topic, equality and justice. Equality and justice. This is the next topic and last one of this chapter. What is equality? When all the people are considered equal, there is no difference, no discrimination. That is equality. Justice means everyone has its own rights, and the part of every and each citizen gets his or her parts or rights. That is called justice. This is the situation of the justice. So in democracy, equality is maintained. For example, in Indian Constitution, equality is provided to all the citizens as the fundamental right. So there is right to equality. In our Constitution, right to equality is provided to all the citizens of the country in part 3 of our Constitution. Clear? According to fundamental rights, and this is given Article 14 to 18. According to Article 14, all the people are equal before the laws. Clear? Laws are equal to all and all are equal to laws. Article 15 is giving equal opportunities. No discrimination. Article 15 is telling no discrimination. No discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, gender, language, culture. Article 16 is telling us about equal opportunities. Equal opportunities. Right? Equal opportunity of getting the job, of livelihood, right? All are equal, having the equal opportunities. On the basis of the capability, the people can go ahead, right? So this is the equal opportunities. Article 17 is abolishing the untouchability. Untouchability is abolished. Abolition of untouchability means now there is no discrimination on the basis of caste. No one is allowed to do the practice of casteism or untouchability. If anyone does it, it is considered the criminal offense or it is considered the violation of fundamental rights. Article 18 is abolition of titles. Titles are abolished. It means there is no title will be used by anybody. Raja Sahab, Nawab Sahab, clear? Sher Khan, Mughal Sahab, like this. No title will be allowed for any citizen. Clear? So in this way we have maintained equality in our country and there is no discrimination on any basis. So equality is maintained and all the citizens can get the justice. So dear students, this was the topic of today's video and we have completed the chapter. I hope that you understood all the topics of this chapter. You have to revise this chapter again by watching the videos and read from the PDF. Keep learning, keep revising. Thank you. Have a nice day.